Hello, welcome back to Goldborn. Last time, we sort of continued on the whole make mechanisms thing. We also butchered a bunch of animals because I am crazy and apparently like making lots and lots of bones when I don't need to. I make bad decisions, that's what I'm saying. Also, apparently I butchered all of my guard dogs, which was not a smart idea. I make bad decisions. So yeah, we should probably fix that. I just realized something. We only have one tanner shop. It's really not a good thing. Oh no, we have two tanner shops. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Only auto tans for one of them for some reason. Alright, so they're moving down the list so we can actually, like, assign things with impunity, probably. Probably shouldn't butcher the war dogs in the future, but, you know, not the smartest tool in the shed. Alright, so that's that. The elves are still here for some reason. I mean, I basically bought everything they had, so I'm not sure why they're still here. There's really no reason for them to be here. Yeah, we don't need the hair. Skin's all gonna be turned into... Skin is all gonna be turned into tanned hides. We really have to do something about all these bones. So, mid totems. Yeah, we'll focus on that. Also, apparently we need to mine some books. We'll take care of that in a second. Because right now we just need to make some space. God, there's so many bones. Well, I made a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a bad idea. Maybe it was a bad idea. Okay, it was totally a bad idea, but... Oh well, whatever, we'll figure it out. Yeah, dumping the nervous tissue is probably the best idea. Don't really need the hairs because it just makes thread, and I already have like way too much thread anyway, so it's not like we really need that. Okay, they're hauling stuff, that's fine. Big totems, that's fine. Bigger problem is if they're gonna store it all. That's kind of a $1 million question. Oh god. As I said before, I kind of just dump the hooves, because while you can make things out of them, it's not really worth anything, so I usually just throw them away. I know, it's wasteful, but, you know, they're already sort of, like, buried in resources. There's no real need to hold on to them. Oh, God. So much crap. So much endless crap. Still. Progress, I suppose? I really don't understand why nervous tissue exists. Like, I understand why it exists on a theoretical level. I don't understand why it exists on a practical level. Because you can't do anything with it. It just sort of takes up space. So, there's no real point to it. Oh god, what's the king want? Nail shirts. Okay. That's what he wants. Are you still butchering things? Or is it just sitting in our butcher stockpiles? No, they're just sitting in our butcher stockpiles. That's disappointing. Okay, let's stop making food for a second. 'Cause apparently we have way too many hauling jobs. So let's stop that for a moment. Oh god. Yeah, we'll dump all that in a second. We'll dump all that in a little bit before everything starts going bad. Let's not have that problem. That sounds about right. Okay. Alright, so apparently they used up all the totems, or all the skulls already. Which is fine, because apparently we had way too many of those. As evidenced by our stockpile full of totems. So, progress, I guess? They're not masterworks, they're not really useful to me, honestly. And that seems a little, again, I know it seems super wasteful, and it is, but there's almost zero reason to hold on to them. There's like no reason to save them if we're not doing anything with them, so let's get rid of those, and then I guess we'll go from there. I don't want to make another tanning workshop, honestly. Probably shouldn't. There's no real, like, super reason for this, but seems like a good idea. Kind of want to speed that up, especially if we do more butchering in the future. So. Why is there a... Are they still milking? Still making cheese. Still making cheese. I mean, I respect that on some level, but, well, I mean, I guess it's good to have cheese, why not? Why not? Let's dump that. And then we'll actually start using some of the other stuff that I made. Oh god, we actually have enough. We had just enough. Oh god, that was the wrong one. We had exactly the right amount to fill the room. So, progress. Still making raw green glass, still making mechanisms. Okay, next step. Oh good, migrants. Actually, that's not a bad thing, because migrants isn't necessarily unwanted at the moment. It's not necessarily the best thing, but isn't exactly undesirable to have migrants. These all set to be dumped? Yes. Those all need to be melted, so let's get around to that. Get on that. We have enough mechanisms, mostly, I want to say. So, let's keep cutting glass. That's fine. Actually, just having two guys cutting it's probably a better idea. So, let us... Oh, I forgot to decorate, yeah. It's all the way up here for some reason. Decorate with ivory, decorate with horn. Now the reason I'm always skeptical about this is because the dwarves are stupid and will do weird things. Like, when they say to decorate, they'll sometimes grab like they'll grab like barrels and things and be like, I'm gonna decorate this, and it's just the worst. So, I'm going to try to avoid that as best we can. Like, for example, they just encrusted silver bolts. Why do they do this? I don't know. I don't know why they decided that was a good idea. It's not what I wanted them to do. But, yeah, and then they just encrusted a silver cage. This is why I don't like doing this. Because they'll grab random objects that I don't want. And yeah, I could set just so they could only, Okay, so the way around this is to set so these workshops only work for, these. So like I can set these workshops to only give to these, or these stockpiles to only give these workshops. Problem is that I then have to set everything to do that. And that's a big pain in the ass, because then once I set for one of them, it won't give to any of the others. So if I set all the gems to be used by like all the objects in here to be set for this crafting workshop, I then have to set them for all of anything that will use these. So if I were to, you know, do that for the gems and stuff, that would only... I would have to reset everything, basically. So I'd have to set the stockpile to be used for not only these, but for anything that was going to give to the stockpiles. And it's a big pain in the ass. And I don't know why it's that way, because for everything else, you may have noticed that for the gems are not set to do that. But the gems will always take the closest object. So they always take from this stockpile, which is why we set it up. But for some reason, when you tell it to decorate, for whatever reason, it doesn't distinguish between furniture, bolts, and finished goods for some reason. And as a result, you can end up with dwarves that grab literally everything. And it's really stupid, so we're going to try our best not to do very much more of that. I'm probably actually going to... Oh. Before I forget. Oh good, we have a fishery worker. That's wonderful. I actually didn't check to see how many dwarves we got. Whoops. Probably should have done that. It's a bit of a stupid decision on my part. I guess I could just dump the bones, because we have so many of them. We really don't need to keep all these bones. And we have so many animals that in case of, you know, emergency, we can still make more. But we probably don't want to clutter the stockpile up too much. Still. Okay, dog goes in there. I guess we'll put the opossum in here. We do need to set our new dwarves up with homes. Oh good, a fishery worker. Guess who's going to be first in line into the military when we need somebody else? Yeah, you're going to be going right in there. Okay, so we also need to melt all these useless statues. So let's take care of that now. We don't need these. Much as I love wanting 1,000 terrible statues of the dwarves, I could pretty much melt them down. Okay. What else? What else? Where are we in terms of... Why do we have less seeds? I don't think we're eating the seeds. No. I don't know why we have less seeds, but whatever. But yeah, I was gonna check to see if we accidentally had lye as a food source. I don't think we did, but I don't think dwarves can eat lye, but you never know. Never know with the dwarves. I don't know these set to melt. Alright, whatever. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Alright, more spikes. Oh wait, they're back. Yay! Oh god, they brought a whole bunch of animals. Great. Wonderful. Let's see. Six humans slaying them. Single humans. You killed 7 humans. Okay, so military is not exactly the human strong point. Good to know. Should probably stop making glass at this point. So I really don't need it. We don't need any more glass. No, apparently none of the animals have shown up yet. Perfect. So I guess we'll just wait. Guess we'll just wait for a bit. Oh, they finish. Perfect. Anyway. Might have to go conquer that, honestly. If only because, well, there's a number of reasons, but if only because, if only because, like, we're attached to a steel shield. That's fine. Well, because it doesn't seem like they have all that much in terms of defenses. You know, we'll pull this lever while we're at it. I could do with that. I should probably tell them to stop bringing back livestock, honestly. I should probably tell them to stop doing that. That's why they bring back animals. I keep hoping they'll bring back something useful, not just, you know, chickens and stuff, but, you know, it's a little too much for the dwarves, I suppose. I guess put the ram there. Dog in there. Yeah, alpaca in there. We'll butcher the other one. That seems about right. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much good everywhere else. Oh good, it's our super depressed dwarf staring off into space. Spends his time traumatized by that one dead kobold. What's your problem? You're not even wounded, so what's your issue? What's your damage? Human horrified seeing a human die. Interesting. He's always tense and jittery after when a family member received justice through a criminal's conviction. Okay. Interesting. An absolute believer in the rule of law. Finds the idea of independence and freedom somewhat foolish. And yet he's still, unheard with thoughts of others concerning his actions after having no shirt. What? There's zero reason that he shouldn't have had clothing. Considering I have, like, way too much clothing. I have literally so much clothing, I don't know what to do with it all. Get rid of those, get rid of those. Keep the reindeer cow, get rid of the cat. You have enough cats. So, keep the ewe and the reindeer cow. So we can no longer get stupid nest box spam. Reindeer cow, ewe. Butcher the rest of them. Oh, good. Let's see. Alright, just doing that. that. Still slaying all the animals we don't need. I guess we're just making progress all over the place. We're just sort of making slow, steady progress. I should probably check the military, honestly. Most of you guys are still recruits, so you guys are in no way prepared for conquering anything, so I should probably not send them to do that. On the other hand, I could send the military back out to go fighting. Considering I sent them over here last time. Apparently they somehow got rid of 25 individuals, so send the same 2 military as I did last time. This time, do not steal livestock. I do not want you bringing back animals. Yeah, and everything's pretty much okay. So, yeah, I think that's probably alright. So, we'll send them to do that. Let's see. Wait, is this our fort? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is where we live. Not sure why news and rumors can select other things. Nah, whatever. Send the military out again to go kill things, because that's what they're good at. Meanwhile, we're going to keep holding up here for fucking ever, because that's what we do. Keep the skin, I guess. And this time, they're not going to bring back a bunch of useless animals. So, progress? I don't know. Never checked to see how many, like, actual, migrants we had, but I'm not sure it really matters. Not sure it matters. Oh yeah, I forgot about cartilage. That other thing that we don't need. I don't really need any of that. Oh my god, we're almost done, like... we're almost done, like, a single ring. It's taken fucking forever. We don't have nearly enough for that. Steel spears, steel spikes. They basically do the same thing anyway, right? Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this here. And next time, we'll probably continue with the path we're on. I know, shocking surprise. Seems like the plan. Seems like the plan of action. We have a lot of mechanisms. Probably good on those. Probably good on those. But I don't even know if we had calcite. Yeah, we cut that, I suppose. We can't have too much of it, so... yeah, that'll probably be next time. So, yeah. See y'all later.